Hey guys, welcome back for another unboxing video. Almost did finger guns, I'm sorry. This is Wildish Bill Fisher here. Thanks a lot for jumping in and checking it out again. I really appreciate it. Honestly, I love doing these, but it's just the edge of the surface. Scratch the surface. I'm just scratching it, just breaking it. I'm just starting out, and I'm going to do a lot of unboxing videos, but I'm also, um, man, maybe, yeah, you know what? I'll spoil it. I've got some interviews coming up, some personal stuff as far as personal growth, whether it's exercise, working out, mental health, things like that, to discuss with folks, and also just life stuff, just fun stuff coming up. Got a whole lot happening this year, so hopefully it ends up being pretty cool. Anyway, but today, as it was, we're doing an unboxing video, and if you like this video or anything of the other stuff on my page, well, this Bill Fisher, feel free to click that follow button, that subscribe button, man. I'd really appreciate it. Leave comments if you want to. If you have any questions that you'd like me to address in a future video, please place those there, and I'll be happy to address them. Yeah, that's it, man. So today, because today's the 15th, but 2 days ago was what some would consider a national holiday. It was Friday the 13th. And those of you that know me know that Friday the 13th is kind of a big deal to this guy. Hello, everybody. Jason doesn't talk, but clearly, Camp Blood, Friday the 13th. Let's go. So I thought to celebrate Friday the 13th, I would do an unboxing of something related to Friday the 13th. And this came out last year. It's so cool. Like, when you're at a dork level of me with Friday the 13th, yes, you love Jason Voorhees. Yes, you do. But you like all of the Friday 13ths, including the first one. Now, those of you that have seen this movie or Scream know that Jason Voorhees is not the killer in the first movie. Who is the killer in the first movie, you might ask? Pamela Voorhees. And today we're unboxing the NECA Ultimate Edition Pamela Voorhees. Check it out. So, movie poster cover, always so cool. NECA, as always, knocks it out of the park. Friday the 13th, that unforgettable logo, that splash of blood red. And you can see on the back the different, some of the tools of the trade she has, some of the weapons and the different face masks. Masks? I'm tired. Not masks, different face, head sculpts, whatever. I never claim to be an expert. I just love stuff. So please forgive me. So there she is. Is it obvious, the ADHD? Yeah, I think it is. That's part of my charm. So let's open this bad boy up. Oh yeah, nice picture of Mrs. Voorhees. Miss Voorhees, Mrs. I think we're gonna find out in the new Peacock show. Of Mrs. Voorhees in that classic sweater with the iconic axe in her hand there. That's super cool background. I love the backgrounds they do for these. They're so cool. And if we look in there, you can see everything that kind of comes with her. And boy, is there a lot. Looks like four spare hands. So the two she has, four spare hands. An axe, a machete, a bow door, and three heads, additional heads. So four heads in total. Forehead. I'm all forehead. Look. Anyway, I'm an adult, I promise. Yeah. So the glare is kind of making this annoying, but we're gonna bust her out. We're gonna help Mrs. Voorhees escape. Slasher McGee coming to the rescue. Doing the old guy look over the eyeglasses thing. And I love NECA stuff because you don't have to open it. Because, I mean, first of all, the boxes look amazing. It's like, do you leave it on the shelf like that? Do you leave it on the shelf like this? Like behind me, you can see the Pan's Labyrinth one that we have never opened. My girl's Amanda is a huge fan of that. I got that for her. But there's like little bitty fairies and little things in there. If you've seen Pan's Labyrinth, that would be easily lost. And she's like, I'll just display it like this. It looks amazing. You know what? It does. So, but we're gonna let this is Mama Voorhees out of her cardboard and plastic tomb. Ooh, there we go. Here she comes. Oh my god. One of her heads spun around on its own. That's pretty creepy. Alright, so take her out as usual. All NECA stuff because there's a bunch of extra thingies come in that super cool box. The plastic holding everything in place. Just your traditional woods background, which is cool. Looks good in the box. So we got that. What are we gonna start with? We'll move this little plastic here. It's holding some of the accessories in, but I think we're gonna start. Oh, there's a head. I'm not gonna do the heads yet. We're gonna start with Mrs. Voorhees. A few things fell out there, but that's not gonna hurt anything. Got the little rubber tie off on her waist. Woo! I don't know what they make these things out of, but they need to make airplanes out of them because they don't die. So we're gonna go in front and cut it that way. I need to replace my blade and old Slashy McGee. Now, that looks like, oh yeah, we are in business releasing Mrs. Voorhees to the world. Set these aside for now. Oh yeah, that's awesome. That's super cool. So that sweater, oh my god, you guys, man, if you've never collected NECA stuff, you can't, or never held NECA stuff, you cannot explain the level of detail that these guys go into. Ugh. Although these elbow joints feel a little too tight, and I'm genuinely scared I'm going to break this one. So she's going to look. That arms probably aren't going to move much. See if she stands. Not really well. He was my boy. You weren't watching him. You were having sex and drinking. So that is the, whoop, there you go, focus. That is the face. Let's block my face and see that. There we go. You come out of the screen. There we go. That is her face that comes with it. The smiling Mrs. Voorhees. And we have another Mrs. Voorhees. Man, the hair on these head sculpts. I mean, look at the hair. It's ridiculous. Another smiley face. Crazy. Not really smiley. I'd call that crazy eyes. Let's block myself out here. And I don't know if that's doing any good. See if it'll focus. For some reason, it doesn't want to focus, so hopefully you can see that pretty well. That's just one of the heads. We've got two more in the box that we're going to pop out. Lost one, man down. Oh, we got it. Okay, so the next one is the kind of a screaming Mrs. Voorhees. Ah! He was just a boy. And the last is constipated Miss Voorhees. I don't know. Looks like she's dealing with some damn enchiladas. All right, fans of the series might get that joke. If not, that's fine too. Yeah, but there he is. She really looks like she's fighting for her life. I'm probably not going to pick that one. I don't really like the screaming one, so I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Which of these two do you like the best? I think the one that's not on her head, I think this one right here, the loose one, I think I'm going to go with that one. I don't know. I've never changed the head on these. I don't know how hard they are to change. I've never changed a NECA head, so I'm kind of nervous. I don't want to break it. I mean, I would assume they just pop off. Well, I'll be messaging my friends that have done NECA heads before and popped them off. Because I actually like this one better, in my personal opinion. This one's okay, but this one's cooler. Let's see here. She's got a little movable sheath, which comes with this super gnarly little buck knife. Again, yeah, there's a good better view of it. Super cool handle detail work. Looks like the old kniffer slides right in there. Let's see what else. What else? Oh, bow and arrow with an actual boingy boingy string and 4 arrows. And let's see. Ha! They actually notch in there. They actually have notches on the arrows. Those are awesome. That's awesome. I like that, but I don't know how. I'm going to have to switch her hands out to keep that in her hand, I believe. And it would have been nice to come with a little quiver because there's 4 of these arrows, and these things are delicate. Super nice, super cool, but delicate. And I don't know how they are going to survive. Dropped another piece. And when you have small dogs, not small dogs, but young dogs, can't leave that stuff on the ground. They'll get munched up. Okay, see, I cut in here and get some more of these items out that she comes with. Because, you know, what's Friday the 13th without multiple different weaponry kills? Whoop. Got this cool little axe. Ooh, nice and bloodied up. I don't know if you guys can see that. Kind of nice and bloodied up there. Pretty cool little axorino. And again, we're gonna have to change the hands out just to make sure she can grab these things. The broken paddle that she has towards the end of the movie there. That's cool. And machete. The machete looks super gnarly and cool. Good detail on that thing too. Super awesome. I like it. And then the 4 little hand sculpts, which are, yep, there are 2 that are specifically designed for the bow and arrow, it looks like, and then 2 that are designed for grippy, stabby action, and then it looks like a couple, the ones that are on her are just like barehanded. Yeah, so there's a setup for the knives. There's, yeah, if you look at the back of the box, there's all kinds of different ways you can set up the weaponry. And yeah, I think that's, we're going to leave those hands in there for now. But she will definitely look great on the shelf. And speaking of shelves, I am currently rebuilding my toy room. So, little peek behind the curtain, I am going to be taking all of this and putting it back away. But not until I figure out how to tray these heads out. And probably going to just, I'm not going to change the hands yet. But I will change her head. Because I like that other one a lot better. And I don't know, let me know in the comments, how should I set her up? Machete? Maybe, but then I've got a bunch of machetes hanging up with Jason. Broken oar? Possibly. I mean, it's a cool part of the movie. Axe? Maybe. But man, I really like these arrows. I mean, it's the colors are kind of hard to see, but they are definitely notched and designed to go on the bow. And I think I could set it up in her hands. If I can get these elbows to move, I could set it up in her hands to put it in place and sling that bad boy and kill some campers. I think she'll stand up. She's got bendable knees, ankles, calves, the waist, shoulders, and these elbows move. I mean, but not a lot. It looks like they should move more, but NECA stuff can break. So I am going to reach out to my buddy Ted Good, who is a NECA expert, and ask him his opinion on how to do that. So that's it. Friday the 13th, Mrs. Ultimate Pamela Voorhees taking out those campers that forgot her baby boy. That's it. As always, thank you guys very much for just giving me a little bit of your time. Under 20 minutes, and hopefully you got a little joy out of this. I got a ton of joy out of this. I cannot wait to have her up on the shelf and ready to go in front of with all the other guys. So anyway, thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it for watching. Feel free to share this video, share it to anybody you think might be interested. And also feel free to hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. I'd really appreciate it. Once I get to 50, I can go live and have folks watch stuff too. So anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. You guys have a lovely rest of your day whenever you're doing this. Mine's a Sunday fun day, so I'm going to enjoy mine. Thanks a lot, guys. Peace.